Hello, I'd like to show you how to find our template, download our template, and use it in Adobe Illustrator to create your print ready file. First of all, go to our website, then select the product that you wish to get the template for. Select the product. You'll see that this is the product page. It has product photos, it has information about the options and the pricing and how that changes the price of the product. But what we're looking for today is how to find the template. And to do that, you go under the description tab, and this is the canopy top, and that's what we're going to design first. If you need walls, those are here, of course, as well. Let's download the canopy top. When you select this button, it's going to automatically download a zip file that you'll need to unzip, and typically most computers are default set to download to your download folder. However, I've already done that today. So you can see here that by selecting the link, it downloads here. I'm going to go ahead and go to my Finder window, and I'm going to open this in Adobe Illustrator. Open with Adobe Illustrator. This is going to open up the product template, and what I want to do is I'm going to be using a vector logo, which is usually best, but you can use PNG logos or JPEGs as well, so long as they're high resolution. And personally, I prefer to use vector, if at all possible, because I can have a transparent background and I'm not going to have resolution problems anytime down the road. So here's my vector logo. You can see here that this text is underlined. So this isn't outlined. I want to go ahead and outline this because I'm going to be making this logo quite a bit bigger. So I'm going to outline this portion here. Convert all text outlines, convert all strokes to outlines. Very important to do that if you're going to be increasing the size of any artwork. I'm going to do a Command C on a Mac or Control C in Windows. And I've copied this. Now I'm going to click over here back to the template that we're going to use, and I'm going to make sure that I'm on the design layer, here in the design layer. So here's our template, and we've got it organized into 3 different layers. One is the guides. I'll expand this so you can read it. The guides, or the delete layer, which basically just means after you're done and happy with your artwork, we're going to delete that layer. This is the detail layer down at the bottom. This layer, I'll hide the other 2 layers so you can see what's in there. This is the details of your art, and this is really important if you're going to be calling out a PMS or a Pantone color. We want to make sure that you do that here. And you can go ahead and give your file a name, put the date, the designer if applicable, how many you're going to want to print. This is pretty much the part to really make sure that you do all the time, putting the date as well. And then if you have Pantone colors, you'll want to complete this. But if you don't have any Pantone colors, all the colors will be converted to CMYK, and those will be the colors that are used in printing. I'm going to go ahead and reveal the other layers again, and we're going to make sure that we're going to be in the design layer. So all I really need to do is see this information here. And I'm going to go ahead and Control V, and I'm going to be pasting in the vector logo that I copied. I'm going to make this bigger because I know we're going to want it bigger here. And I'm going to put it there. Maybe on this side I want to make this white so I have a nice contrast. So I'm going to make the background, I'm sorry, I meant to say black. I'm going to make the background black, and I'm going to copy this with Command C again, Command V to paste, and I'm going to make it white. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that here. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same down below. I'm going to make it a nice contrast. And I'm going to copy this one for this side. I'm going to copy this one for this side so that the contrast matches. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to resize this first because I want to make sure that the the two logos keep the same size. And maybe we want to do something a little bit different on this one. And I'm just doing a little bit of basic layout design here. And I'm going to Command V. Maybe something like that. Of course, all the colors and everything can be changed for the needs of the business. Maybe we want to make this a nice blue color. Very easy to do. Got a nice rich blue perhaps. That looks good. Maybe I'll give it a small stroke. And now that I did that work, of course, we want to put this over here. So I'm going to grab both of those. Command C. Maybe for bonus, I'll show you another way of doing this. The problem with what I just did is these Vismar locations might not be exactly the same spot. But I know I'm just going to do a left and a right the same and the front and the back the same. So I really don't need all four of these. I'm going to go ahead and delete. I'm going to unlock this layer so I can get rid of the top layer guides because I know I'm not going to need those. And what I really want to do, I'm going to delete this as well. What I really want to do is make a copy of this one because this is going to be Command C and copy that. And I'm going to label it so that when we send it to print, we know that this is going to be the front and back. And we're going to Command C and paste this. I'll put it side by side. And we're going to say this is left and right. Now we have two that are identical. I'm going to put them closer to the center so we can see everything here. And that might be a little too far to the left. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap the background colors and take these, make sure these are in the back, alternate the colors here of the logos, make sure that they match. And there we go. Very simply, I utilized our template to add the vector logos and do a real quick design mock-up. The red dash lines, it's important to make sure all the artwork that you want to make sure doesn't get cut off is within the red dash lines. And they're not necessary to have, however, before sending the artwork to print. So all we need to do is go ahead and we can delete those, or we can simply delete the guide layers here prior to submitting the artwork to print. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and make sure that I got some stuff that's on the wrong layer here. So I'm going to bring it down to the design layer, and then I'm going to double check by hiding it to make sure I have everything I need. And I do. So I can go ahead and delete the guide layer at this point. Yes, we'll delete it, show the details. If I have anything that, oh, I've got some text here that is on a locked layer, so I'm going to say unlock all. I'm going to get rid of where it says front. I'm going to make sure that there's nothing here that says back. Alright, now we're all set. So the real important things to send to print here is, of course, just our artwork. And I'm going to go ahead and put the date. Today is November 1st, 2019. Customer name is XYZ Printing. We don't know the work order yet. We're going to do a quantity of 3. And the designer is Shelley Hobbit. If we wanted to put a Pantone color, what we would do is we would give this box the color of the Pantone, and then we would actually write the name, the number of the Pantone here, giving us the Pantone color. That's how you would call that out. But after you have everything done, we don't need that, so I'm going to put it back. Now it's time to save this. So you quickly to save as a print ready file. So we go up to File and do Save As. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of the word template. We're going to save this because we know that it's XYZ Printing Company. So we're going to put that up here. XYZ Printing. And maybe we want to put the name of the designer as well. Shelley Hobbit. And this is a print ready file, so you can label it PR or however you do that internally to make sure so that you know that it's a print ready file. I'm going to go ahead and put PR there. And then down below we're going to make sure we're saving this as a PDF. And we have a controlled artboard already on our template, so all we need to do is hit save. And now it's going to make us confirm. Yes, we want to make sure we save this as Illustrator default. We want to preserve Illustrator editing capabilities in case we need to make a change. We can do that on our end, and that's much faster. Embed page thumbnails, create Acrobat layers from top level layers, that's fine. And we're going to go ahead and put and select Save PDF. And now what we've done is we've saved the print ready file. And this is the file that we need you to send us after you place your order online. You would simply go to it's still saving. But you'd simply select that print ready file that you made, and you can see it here. I have a little lag on my computer. But once you place your order online, there's a few different ways that you could actually upload it. The easiest way is to place your order, and as soon as the order is placed, it's going to ask you for the artwork, and then you'll just simply attach this print ready file here that we just made. And I can show you much bigger actually, might help. The print ready file. You would select that, or you can go to upload and you can put in your name, your company name, your order number if you've already placed your order, and you can either drop the files here or you could select them from your hard drive. I'll go ahead and show you how to do this. Very simple, just to drag and drop your file. I'm going to put in my name, Shelley Hobbit, company name, XYZ Printing. I already placed my order online, and I know that order is 9999. And optional notes, don't have any. Everything's called out on the file, should be good to go. And I'm going to select upload. And that's it. Everything's been set, and says your upload has successfully completed. Use this code to reference your upload. You won't really need this, but as soon as we get this, we're going to get an email. We're going to send you an email with the proof, and all you need to do is simply approve that email. Or if you have any questions or problems, of course, always email us at info@B like banner, F like flag, W like wholesalers, displays.com. That's BFWdisplays.com. Or call us at the office 888-675-9610. Thanks for watching. Happy designing.